Guys, lies! The lies and the lies that people tell about this book because good morning, page turners, and welcome back to another video. In this video, this is going to be a weekly vlog or a reading vlog. I don't know which one it's going to turn into, but I guess when it's up and loaded, you shall see, right? It's definitely going to be a reading vlog, that's for sure, because it's going to tie into my Summer of Love readathon. But no respect here in Puerto Rico. Let's talk about the book that I am starting and kicking off this readathon with, and that book is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I don't know, in case you've been living under a rock, you're not sure of what Beach Read is about. It's about these two authors, Augustus Everett and January Andrews. One, Augustus writes literary fiction, which has like dark undertones, horror, sci-fi, something like that. While January writes romance, and they kind of have like writer's block or something like that. That's what I keep hearing. There's like some bet that they do where they gotta like swap genres, and she gotta write literary fiction, like his style genre, and then he has to kind of like write her style genre. They take each other on like these field trips, and you know, like she takes him on like romance type dates in a sense, right? Like trips, whatever. And he's gonna take her on like these interviews, like I guess it's like to educate each other on things that the writing process that they each do. But now the thing is that they have to do all of this, and you know, hopefully they don't fall in love. Hopefully, you know how that goes. I started reading this one actually yesterday, and I am currently like about 100, little over 100 pages in, and so far I have some thoughts. So far going into this, it's not what I thought it was going to be honest with you. It just kind of like throws you into like some kind of like drama. Basically, like Everett kind of like found out something about her father, and there are some trigger warnings in this book, so you may want to check those out. It's not really your happy rom-com, and I don't even think this is labeled as a rom-com. Well, let me just state it. If you have not read this book, because it's kind of hard for me not to, but it does start off very much in the beginning of the book. January's father dies, and she ends up finding out like this secret about him. Yet she thought he was like, you know, a very good man or whatever. And that's how the book basically starts off. You get thrown into like, boom, you find out that she starts thinking about Gus out of nowhere, and you're just like, okay, why? Okay, I guess. Like, you just started thinking about your college rival, whatever. That's weird, but I guess. And then all of a sudden, he pops up out of nowhere. And I mean, I'm like, okay, I guess, you know, it's a small world after all, right?
It's a small world after all.
So it's possible. But then there's like this little like banter between them, and you just know that they're like college rivals, but you're not too sure of why, which I'm hoping that we find out a little more as I keep reading. But for me, like the little banter between them, it was like, okay, it's not the type of like enemies, you know, because to be honest, this is very much sold as an enemies to lovers. This is what I hear about this. So And that's my type of trope. So I'm expecting to be like, yes, yes, yes. So I'm hoping that this banter ups it up, because so far I'm like, okay, okay, that's cool. Yeah, all right. It's a little witty, not so much to my liking, but I guess we shall see. It's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. She's supposed to be going to um her dad's like lake house, which it kind of has me confused because people pitch this as a summer read, and then the title is says beach read, and they kind of look like they're on a beach, but it's at a lake house, because I'm not feeling no beach vibes when you're at a lake house. I guess I'll keep reading and hopefully somewhere along the line that will get answered for me, but that kind of bothers me because it's deceiving. And even though, people people do go to lake houses in the summertime, but what's bothering me is why the title says beach read then. Anyways, listen, let's go back to it. I recently got up to the part where they kind of make the bet. And the bet is that they are swapping genres. So what I did like is that January, oh, now that I bring up that name, I don't like their names. I don't like the name January. It bothers the heck out of me. Don't ask me why. It just bothers me. I can't stand it. It's cheesy. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I don't like it. And then Augustus, even the nickname Gus, it's like, it bothers me. It's not as bad. It doesn't bother me as much as January, because it does remind me of the little mouse from Cinderella,
Gus, Rocket. Gus.
Yeah, that guy. So January, what I do like about her is that she's very headstrong about her genre. Like, she is like, listen, the romance genre is very much a genre. It's a genre that I am proud of. It's not an easy genre to write. Don't act like it doesn't have, a platform, that it's not an important genre, that it doesn't have meaning. It is very much as important as your genre. And that's how like the whole bet came along. It was kind of like, you know what? Let's swap these genres. You write my genre, I write yours. Like, they were like, all right, let's see how easy it is, type thing. But yeah, that's a little, somewhat of a big update for Beach Read. And yeah. Sabe rico.
10 years later.
Okay, I have to get on here real quick and give a quick update, because this part that I just finished reading has me in a moment right now. She has some nerves to come up to January and talk about her feelings and how she wants her to know that she is a complete person. Yes, you're a complete person. But did you really expect for January to feel that you're a complete person? Like, come on, woman, you're the side chick. Even me, I'm not even January, and I'm even like, I don't care. Like, you knew, okay? You knew, and you still decided to do what you did, and I don't got no respect for you, okay? I don't feel bad for you. I don't care how you feel. I don't care, okay? And that's that. Like, get out my face. That's how I feel. You lucky she's not a Bronx girl. If she was a Bronx girl, you wouldn't be standing here. You wouldn't even be able to be crying here, okay? You probably be crying for other reasons, right? All right. Listen, she pissed me off, all right? She pissed me off. She lucky that January is January because it could not be a Bronx girl. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be a Latina. It couldn't be somebody from the Bronx. Because if it was, this book wouldn't be possible. This part would have been different. It would not have happened this way. It would have been on some assault charges or like court a court appearance or something. But it wouldn't have happened in this format. So I guess, you know, it makes sense why Emily Henry had to have a girl like January be the protagonist.
VMAs when this whole Kanye thing happened.
I was there. It was the one time I really, really wish I would have won because I had this amazing Alexander McQueen purse with brass knuckles on it.
You would have used them?
And I honestly, I don't think it would have happened if I were up there.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this book, but you know what? I'm gonna keep on. I only have this much left, maybe like under 20 pages. So I'm just gonna like fly through it. Let me just hurry up and finish this so I can move on with my life. Yeah, let me finish. Okay, guys. Done. Guys, lies, all right? Lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, and the lies that people tell about this book, because it's not it. It's not it. All right. I feel like I wasted my time. I wasted my ink annotating this. This book was not it. I am so mad. I am so disappointed. I can't stand it. I am so upset that I even finished this. Why did I finish this? Why did I annotate it? Because now I feel like I can't even return it. All right. Let me do an update from where I left off, which was, you know, the cheating woman had the audacity to go confront January, like, boo-hoo, cry me a river. She got all Justin Timberlake on her. She tells January that her father, you know, left her like letters. What was the freaking point of those letters? What was the point of those letters? Because absolutely nothing came out of those letters. Nada. All right. I was here thinking, oh, yes, maybe he's going to redeem himself. I mean, come on. Like, can a cheater really redeem themselves? I don't know. But, you know, I was like, maybe he's going to explain himself to January. Maybe so she could get closure, you know, so she can get some answers, you know, of why he's such a piece of crap. You know, why he did that to her mom while she was dealing with cancer. You know, some kind of answers so she can get that. But no, instead it was more like, oh, January, you know, I love you. Oh, I remember when this happened. And, oh, you know, I cheated on your mother because I love this woman. And, you know, but I also love your mom. And I also love you. Did I tell you that? Yeah, I know I did. And, you know, I just wanted to say it again. I know I'm such a piece of shit. But you know what? I still love you, though. I felt like absolutely nothing came out of those letters. And then it was just like, it was left at that. January was just left with that. And she just kind of like moved on with it. And then what's his face? Gus comes back, you know, after dealing with, you know, his situation. And guys, you know, I was really hoping that somewhere along the line maybe my rating would get pushed up a little. No, it just got pushed down. The ending didn't get any better. this shit sucks. For lack of better words, okay? For lack of better words. But this was not it. So let me tell you this, guys. If you're looking for a romantic book, do not get this. Do not get Beach Read. If you're looking for a summer read, do not get Beach Read, because I am still not sure why the heck this book is called Beach Read, because there is no freaking beach in here. I think there is. Is there? If there was a beach, was there? If there was, it was like one page, and that shouldn't even count as why this is called Beach Read, because it took place in like a lake house. To me, it shouldn't be called Beach Read. This is false advertisement. Don't let that shit fool you guys, because this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Like, this is not romance. This was not romance. It was not romantic. I did not find it romantic at all. The only thing that I found, the only scene actually that I kind of liked, was that there was a drive-in scene in this book that I was like, ooh, there was like a little moment there, and then after that, that was it. It went out the window. It was done. That was it. And also like a moment where there's like a steamy pin moment to the bookshelf, and I was like, ooh, I need that moment. I need a moment where I get pinned to my bookshelf. Other than that, this was not it. I would like to donate this because I don't think I want this on my bookshelf. My rating for this is probably, I don't even know what I want to rate it yet, but I'm glad that no, I'm not glad that I read this, because I should have DNF'd it. But you know why I didn't DNF it, actually? Because of the topics. Okay, there were some topics I did feel for Gus. Let me not. There were those things. Also, Emily Henry's writing, the way she wrote those topics, kept me reading. There was that. Okay, I'll give her that. But I don't know. It was just there. It just wasn't there. You know what also bothered me about this was, where was the whole writer's block thing? Like, I felt like that was the whole premise of this book, and it was just not relevant. Like, it wasn't there. Like, we got to see January, right? She would take us on these dates, and you know, we got little snippets of like her little writing process and things she was writing, but we didn't really get to see Gus, and he was supposed to be writing romance. I would have liked to see what he was writing. We didn't get to see that. Like, we got to see when he took January on his, you know, research style, which his stuff was that he was researching these, like, this cult in this town, and that was the other thing that, to me, it was just like, okay, I know that was part of his book type, his process, but it was like, okay, I don't know, I couldn't put that all together. I felt kind of lost with that, because it was kind of like, okay, I guess it ties into the way he goes about things, which is supposed to, I guess, help her because she's writing his genre, right? But I don't get to see him writing, you know, the romance. You only get to see it at the end, where and it's mainly like when it's time to sell the book, and that's it. So it's like we get to find out bits of, you know, Gus's story and why he is the way he is and stuff like that, but we don't get to see his writing of that romance story. You know, guys, I'm just very disappointed, and I'm mad, okay? I'm mad about this book, and I'm mad that I wasted time and dedication to reading this book. And I'm mad at anybody that hyped me up and made me buy this book. Because now I have it because I annotated like a dumbass. But anyways, going back to the rating for Beach Read, I don't know. I don't know what I'm planning on rating it yet. I don't know if I want to give it a 1.5 star or a 2-star rating. But it's somewhere along those lines. Okay? We'll just leave it at that. And I love you guys so much. Until next time. Bye.